Hello and welcome to another complete Edexcel GCSE PE lesson, where you'll learn absolutely everything you need to know on the third and fourth syllabus objectives in topic 1.4 on the short-term effects of exercise on the respiratory and cardiovascular systems. We'll begin with the immediate or short-term effects of exercise on the respiratory system. So during physical activity, both breathing rate, the number of breaths per minute, and depth, which is the volume of air per breath, or tidal volume, increase. The combination of faster and deeper breathing means that more air is being drawn into and expelled from the lungs, leading to a more rapid rate of gas exchange. In other words, the rate at which oxygen diffuses from the alveoli into the blood and carbon dioxide diffuses from the blood into the alveoli both increase. As a result, the working muscles are supplied with more oxygen for energy production, and carbon dioxide, a waste product of aerobic respiration, is removed more rapidly. This is important for sports performers as it allows them to maintain higher intensities for longer periods of time. Next, you need to explain how the respiratory and cardiovascular systems work together to allow participation in and recovery from physical activity and sport. So during exercise, the respiratory and cardiovascular systems work together to supply the working muscles with more oxygen for energy production and remove the additional carbon dioxide released as a byproduct of energy production. During exercise, the respiratory system draws more air into the lungs, increasing the rate at which oxygen diffuses into the blood. At the same time, the cardiovascular system pumps more blood around the body, increasing the rate at which oxygen is delivered to the working muscles. This leads to faster rates of aerobic respiration and carbon dioxide production. The carbon dioxide is transported back to the lungs by the cardiovascular system, where it diffuses into the alveoli to be exhaled. Now, after exercise, both systems continue to work harder for some time in order to pay back the oxygen debt. Oxygen debt is the additional oxygen needed by the body after strenuous exercise to restore its oxygen levels and break down any accumulated lactate, which is a byproduct of anaerobic respiration. Lactic acid is broken down by oxygen or oxidized to form carbon dioxide and water. Well done, you've just covered absolutely everything you need to know on the short-term effects of exercise on the respiratory and cardiovascular systems. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time for the final syllabus objective in topic 1.4 on interpretation of graphs relating to heart rate, stroke volume, and cardiac output.